Let me put you onto something real right now. You're out here acting like you're good, like you moved on. But bro, the second your phone lights up, your whole chest tightens up, hoping it's her name on that screen. And she knows that. She can feel that energy from miles away. Here's the cold truth nobody's gonna tell you. A woman doesn't regret leaving a man she can still emotionally control. She regrets losing the man who leveled up without her. Right now, you're playing the wrong game entirely. You think the move is to get her back. Nah, the real move is to make her question every single decision she made the day she walked out. And I'm going to break this down for you step by step. The psychology, the strategy, the mindset shift, because this changes everything. Stay locked in. Don't skip a second of this. All right, let's get into it. And I need you to hear this without your ego jumping in. She left because she believed she could do better. I know. That stings. That feels brutal. But sit with it, because that sentence right there is the key to everything. Women don't bounce from relationships just because they're unhappy. That's the surface level story men tell themselves. The real answer? She ran an internal calculation, and you lost the equation. The moment she felt like staying with you was worth less than whatever possibility existed outside of you. She was already mentally out the door. And here's where most guys get it wrong. They say, but I treated her good. I was loyal. I gave her everything. Bro, being a good man does not automatically preserve your perceived value. Those are two completely different things. Maybe you got too predictable, too available, too reactive. Maybe somewhere along the way, she stopped feeling that tension, that pull, that sense that you were a man with his own direction. And when that tension dies, her brain starts scanning for stimulation elsewhere. Not always another man, sometimes just another possibility. And when that possibility feels more alive than staying, she's gone. The worst move you can make right now? Victim mode, because the second you go victim, you chase. And the second you chase, you confirm her advantage. You hand her the power on a silver platter. So before we get into the steps, you have to lock this in mentally. She didn't leave because you weren't emotional enough. She left because in her mind, she could upgrade. And if you want to flip that script, you have to upgrade first. Let's get into it. And when I say supply, I don't just mean texting her. I mean all of it. The story views, the just checking in texts, the late night DMs where you're basically confessing your feelings in paragraph form, the quiet stalking, the orbiting. Every single one of those moves sends the exact same message. You still have me. And here's what you gotta understand about how this works psychologically. The moment she ended things, she expected a reaction from you, a protest, an emotional breakdown, something that confirms she's still sitting at the center of your world. Most men give her exactly that. And the second you give her that reaction, she's got zero reason to feel any kind of loss. Because there is no loss. You're still there, predictable, available, orbiting. Dopamine doesn't spike when supply is unlimited. It spikes when access is uncertain. So when you go completely silent, no messages, no likes, no story views, no showing up where she might be, you create a vacuum, a sudden absence where constant stimulation used to exist. And her brain hates that vacuum. She expected you to break. You didn't. She expected you to reach out. You disappeared. And when expectations get violated, curiosity takes over. She starts watching your stories more. She starts appearing online when you do. She starts casually asking mutual friends how you're doing. Maybe she even sends some low-key neutral message just to test your temperature. Not because she's deeply in love suddenly, but because her certainty just cracked. The man she thought would emotionally orbit her forever is no longer orbiting. And that shifts the narrative in her head, from the guy who needed me to the guy who can function without me. That shift alone brings back respect. But listen, and this is critical. If you go silent while internally obsessing, checking her profile from fake accounts, asking her friends about her every weekend, she will feel that energy indirectly. Energy leaks, bro. Real masculine frame means emotional control, not silent resentment. You don't announce your silence. You don't block her dramatically for a reaction. You simply become unavailable. The man who walks away without noise is the man who reclaims leverage. That's your foundation. Without this, nothing else works. And I need you to hear this clearly. Not exceptional for her. Exceptional for yourself, because going silent without leveling up, that's just temporary mystery. Mystery fades. Substance doesn't. Start with your body, not because abs magically fix heartbreak, but because physical discipline reshapes how you move through the world. Your posture, your eye contact, your tone. When a man trains consistently, he radiates structure, and structure signals stability, then your mind. Emotional regulation isn't suppression, it's control. If a single text from her can wreck your entire day, you are not centered. Read, build skills, expand your competence, get so locked into your own direction that her moves stop being the main event. And your finances, not because it's about money, but because a man who's building signals ambition, leadership, foresight. A man in motion is a man moving upward. Here's where it gets real. When she starts noticing changes, your physique improving, your schedule getting tighter, your presence becoming more composed, she doesn't just see growth, she sees lost potential. She starts thinking, did I leave too soon? But here's the trap most men fall into. They improve specifically to trigger her regret. And the second she reacts, their whole growth becomes dependent on her validation again. That is weak leverage. True leverage is indifference, backed by undeniable progress. You don't post for her. You don't glow up to send a message. You don't perform success. You become it. And when you become it, not just her, but every woman in your orbit starts recalibrating how they see you. Your energy stops seeking approval and starts embodying value. No woman regrets losing a man who stayed stagnant, but a whole lot of women quietly lose sleep over the man who rose beyond what they anticipated. You are no longer the version she evaluated. You are upgraded. If this is hitting different right now, smash that subscribe button. This channel is built for men who want to understand female psychology without being controlled by it. We drop this kind of content every week. Hit subscribe and don't miss the next one. Hold on, before your ego runs with that phrase, slow down. This is not about grabbing the nearest woman to numb the pain. If you try to replace her while you're still emotionally bleeding, you won't trigger regret. You'll broadcast desperation, and women can smell desperation from a mile away. Heal first. Heal enough that you're not using the next woman as a distraction. Heal enough that when you meet someone new, she's a choice, not a coping mechanism. Because once you've cut off supply, once you've leveled up, something inevitable starts happening. You gain options, and options change everything. There's a psychological phenomenon called preselection. Women are hardwired to pay attention to how other women respond to a man, not because they're insecure, but because social proof reduces risk. If other women find you desirable, it signals hidden value they might have missed. So when she sees you genuinely engaging with someone new, not performing, not forcing it, just living, her internal narrative shifts. If other women see value in him, maybe I misjudged him. That thought right there, that's the crack in the foundation of her certainty. But here's where guys mess it up. They flaunt, they post strategically, they try to manufacture jealousy. Jealousy triggered on purpose feels cheap. Confidence displayed naturally feels magnetic. There's a massive difference between trying to make her react and simply existing at a higher level. When you're emotionally detached and socially desired, she realizes something that makes her deeply uncomfortable. You are no longer a guaranteed fallback option. You're scarce, you're improving, and now you're wanted. That combination creates internal friction she cannot ignore. At some point, if you execute all three steps correctly, she will notice, maybe subtly, maybe silently, but she will notice the silence, the growth, the fact that you didn't collapse the way she expected. And here's what most men are completely unprepared for. She may come back, not always dramatically. Sometimes it's soft, a casual message, a memory, a harmless question that cracks the door open just a little. And in that moment, the entire dynamic is reversed, because now you are not the man chasing reassurance. You are the man evaluating options. You don't jump, you don't over-celebrate, you don't reward her for testing the waters. You assess, has she grown, is she adding value, or just revisiting comfort? And if she never comes back, you still win. Because the real objective was never to force her regret. It was to rebuild yourself so completely, so solidly, that her decision no longer defines your worth. Real unshakable confidence is not loud. It doesn't need to prove itself. It's calm, it's grounded, it's internally validated. And here's the wildest paradox of all. The moment you genuinely stop needing her to validate your value, that is often exactly when real regret becomes real for her. She cannot feed on your reactions anymore. She cannot reassure herself through your pursuit. She cannot confirm her superiority through your emotional dependency. All she can do is observe a man who did not break, a man who redirected pain into power, a man who walked away with dignity. So let's lock this in one final time. 3 moves, that's all it takes. Cut off the supply, become exceptional, rinse and replace. This isn't a game. This isn't manipulation. This is psychological leverage grounded in human behavior. Remove emotional access. You disrupt her certainty. Elevate your value. You shift her comparison. Gain options. You change your position in the hierarchy. But the real victory, it's not her regret. It's your transformation. You cannot control whether she reconsiders. You cannot control whether she reaches back out. What you can control is who you become after the loss. And when you become stronger, sharper, calmer, and more self-contained, you stop chasing validation. You stop negotiating for attention. You stop collapsing when someone walks away. The greatest revenge is emotional indifference, backed by undeniable growth. If this shifted your perspective today, subscribe right now. This channel is for men who want to understand the game without being a victim of it. Drop in the comments, which step are you on right now? 1, 2, or 3? And if you've got a brother, a friend, a homie who's still up at 2 a.m. refreshing her profile, share this video with him. He needs this more than he knows. Pain can either shrink you or refine you. Choose refinement.